and welcome to channel Venus. It's English language class once more, and today we will be discussing about question tags. Well, before we go on to it, please I would like to repeat the same old things again. I just want you to like, share, and subscribe my channel, and please pay attention to what I'm teaching, and please come up with any doubts if you have in the comment section, and we will just continue with the subject. Well, what is a question tag? Well, first I will give you an example. My name is Teacher Sumona, isn't it? So what I'm doing is these particular words, that is, isn't it? When I'm saying my name is Teacher Sumona, it is a statement. And when I'm adding isn't it, I'm just adding a clause to it, which is turning this statement into a question. So it is a particular clause which turns a statement into a question. It is turning an affirmative sentence into an interrogative sentence with the addition of this clause. My name is Teacher Sumona, isn't it? So my name is Teacher Sumona is a statement I'm sorry, is a statement, and I am adding isn't it, which means I am adding a clause to it so that I am turning this statement into a question. Okay, so that was point one. What is a question tag? It is a clause which turns a statement into a question. Okay, now this question tag has got how many parts? It has got how many parts to it? It has got 3 parts. You should remember that it has a statement, it has a comma after the statement, and then it has a question clause after that. Then it has a question clause after that. First you have to put a statement, then it has a comma after the statement, and after this it is followed by this comma is followed by a question clause, or the clause which turns a statement or the affirmative part into a question. Okay, now this question tag is a combination of an auxiliary verb and a pronoun. It is a combination of an auxiliary verb and a pronoun. Like isn't it, haven't you, didn't you. So do, have, is, that is be, these are all auxiliary verbs, and it, you, these are all pronouns. Okay, so just to think about this once more. What is a question tag? A question tag is a clause which turns the statement into a question. Okay, it turns the statement into a question. How many parts does it have? It has a statement, then it has a comma, and followed by a question clause. Okay. Now this question tag, the question clause, that is, what is it made up of? It is made up of an auxiliary verb and a pronoun. It is made up of an auxiliary verb and a pronoun. Okay. Now the question tag, if I am to take the interrogative sentence in whole, that is, my name is Teacher Sumona, isn't it? If I take the entire thing, it has got 2 parts to it. It has got a statement, it has got a question tag to it. It has got a statement, it has got a question tag to it. The statement is my name is Teacher Sumona, and the question tag which is attached to it is isn't it? Okay. Now, and definitely I'm questioning isn't it? That is, I'm questioning whether the statement I've just said is true. That is exactly what I mean by that. Alright. Now, these two, as I've just said, the question, the statement and the question tag, they are separated by a comma. Okay. Now, there are some rules which must be followed in this case. The tense of the statement and the question tag must be the same. That is, I was in the parlor at 6 a.m. wasn't I? So, because I was there, it was past tense. The question tag which I have attached is also in the past tense. Wasn't I? My name is Teacher Sumona, isn't it? So it is, my name is this presently, and this is the present tense. So my question tag is isn't it? So that again is in the present tense. So the tense of the statement as well as the question tag has to be in the same, has to be the same. The tense of both the parts has to be the same. Now, always the question tag is the contracted version, isn't it? I'm not saying is it not it, I'm not saying is not it, I'm not saying this, I'm not saying this. I'll say isn't it, haven't you, have not you, no, haven't you, I'm saying this. So because it is a I have to use a contracted version of this. I am using a contracted version. Okay, so I've got to keep in mind that the tense has to be the same of the statement as well as the question clause. The statement, the tense has to be the same. Then the statement clause has to be in the question clause or the question tag which is used along with the statement has to be the contracted version. It has to be the contracted version. Okay, and if the statement is positive, that is my name is Teacher Sumona, that is definitely a positive sentence. Now, isn't it, that is negative. So if the contracted version, if the statement is positive, then the question tag is negative. If the statement is positive, then the question tag is negative. Alright, I have to keep in mind that if the statement is positive, then the question tag is negative, and vice versa. If the statement is negative, the question tag is positive. Alright, now the use of pronouns. Pronouns must be used in the question tag. Pronouns must be used in the question tag. That is something which has to be remembered. Isn't it, haven't you, didn't you? So the pronoun has to be used. So these are some of the rules which have to be kept in mind, and we will discuss about this, and I will just discuss about this about all the points of this question tag in the next lecture, giving you quite a lot of examples also. Alright, so till then, please go through it, please understand it, and please let me know if you're in a doubt anywhere in the comment section. Thank you so much.